Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Elite T-Man here, and today I'm going to be doing sort of a life story. Before that starts, I just want to let you guys know that I clearly got a mic to use. Looked around the house, I found it. Well, not really the house, just my fucking room. But yeah. So, before I say anything, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Alright. So, I got suspended from school, obviously. So, I'm going to talk to you guys about how it happened and what I really did. So, what happened was I usually sit with my friends at lunch, obviously. And I wasn't at school the day before this happened. So, basically, I was just, coming into school, normal day. I go ahead, sit down with my friends, right? And one friend, pretty sure he doesn't care. My friend Matt, my best friend ever, best friend. So I obviously go to sit with him. When I sit with him, apparently he split up our table because everybody's freaking does shit and gets us all in trouble. But yeah, I sit down in where I usually do, and then my friend says that I'm not allowed to sit there, and I said bullshit. So I just start having conversation with him, and then the vice principal, I'm not gonna say his name, Mr. Stevens, anyway, he walks up and says I couldn't sit there. This fucking cockeyed piece of shit, literally, one eye points in the complete opposite direction. This fucker says, and tells me to move to a specific table. I said, I'm good, I'm sitting with him. And he said, I wasn't sitting there before. This guy is full of so much shit, bro. And this is where it all started. He kept on telling me to move to that certain table. And I said, I'm gonna sit here because I didn't do anything. And it got me so pissed off because he kept arguing with me because I never get to see Matt ever. I got so pissed, like, on the urge of actually hitting him pissed. I get up wanting to fight him, and I go, yo, fight me right now! And when I'm really pissed, my voice started to crack, so it was kind of fucking funny. So I'm screaming, yo, fight me right now! Fight me right now! And yeah, basically I kept on saying that. And then I moved to the table he wanted me to move. And then, like, as I was walking toward it, I said, fucking cockeyed bitch. And then I sat down and just sat there. I was pissed in silence. Everybody was staring at me because I was yelling. And then fucking one kid, my boy, I'm not gonna name names, yo, he says, are you cool? You need me to fight anybody? And I said, nah, I can fight my own fights, but I'm good. And then as he walks away, I'm like, you know what, fuck this room. I walk out, go to a freaking random ass locker set away from the cafeteria. I went off on this shit, like, off, like, my knuckles were bleeding after that. And then a teacher came out. It was like near an art room, so she came out and said, what's going on? I said, nothing. And she said, are you sure? Are you okay? And I said, yeah, I'm fine. She walks away. I look at my hands, bloody, like I said. So I ran over to a bathroom, because if they figure out that I'm violent, then they're probably gonna fucking give me an 8 or some shit. But yeah. So I just grabbed a bunch of paper towels and started, like, drying it off and shit, putting it underwater just to see how big the cut actually is. It wasn't big at all. It was like two little dots on my ring finger and my pinky. But yeah. After that, I get called down to the office. They have me sit in that little, in-house suspension room. Yeah, I'm just sitting there. And I'm pissed still. So I have my hood up. And I was leaning back against the wall on a chair. And then I put my feet on top of a desk. So I was really comfortable because of that chair. Like, if you want to have an in-house, you want this room. Like, you always want this room because of that freaking comfortable ass chair. You could just chill there all day. But yeah, I'm sitting in there because, and the freaking, one of my favorite teachers comes in. He always, like, helps me out. It's not an aid because he doesn't follow me. Yeah, he always helps me out. So he comes over and tells me exactly what's going on. The freaking Mr. Stevens got so shook. He was so shook. He called the freaking correctional officer over just to be sure I wouldn't actually fight him. He got so shook. Anyway, that correctional officer is so chill. They basically just start blabbing at me. Correctional officer being chill, just sitting there making sure I don't do anything. Says he's gonna go tell my mom, and that I'm gonna be suspended. I say, okay, whatever. Let me go ahead and call my mom. I don't want your British ass talking to her. Why did I say him? Anyway, I don't want you talking to her, British ass. I didn't say that. I said I want to talk to her. And then he said I'm still gonna have to say something to her. And I said, whatever. And then I tell her what I'm telling you guys, except less detail because I want to get out of there. But yeah, so calls my mom. I tell her exactly what happened, and she says, so what's happening now? And I said, I'm suspended. She starts getting pissed, yelling at me, and I said, she asked, when do I need to be picked up? And I said, as soon as possible, I think. And then I asked them to confirm, and they said, yeah. So yeah, and then he starts saying what he think happened. It's complete bullshit, because he thought I was sitting with a whole other fucking table. So, yeah. Basically, I got suspended for only a day, which isn't bad at all. Not bad at all, really. It's not bad. Like, a free day, probably just gonna get bitched at by my parents, and that's it. So, yeah. That was another time I got suspended. I'm not telling you guys to go get yourself suspended, to go cuss out your vice principal. I'm not telling you to do any of that crap. I'm just telling you the experience and try not to fuck up like me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smack that like button, and if you liked it that much, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my very next video. Goodbye. Next button.